Yo, how's it going, my guys? It's your boy Cape here, bringing us another video. And today, I want to talk about Overwatch. What I want to talk about is how tank role is still pretty much getting shafted this season as well. You still can't really carry as often. Like, let's say their DPS are doing alright. Yeah, like everyone in the enemy team is doing alright, and your DPS are doing bad. You can somewhat be able to carry that if they're not playing too well, the enemy DPS. But if they're playing good, then nah, you ain't carrying that for nothing. They're gonna focus you instead because they're gonna be like, yo, this guy's a problem, go focus them. And then you know what your DPS that's going over there being 0 and 12 gonna be in a 5 minute match? They're gonna be like, yo, that was a huge tank diff. While you're over there with like 20 kills and maybe one death. And they'll still just blame it on you. Everyone will just dogpile on you like, bro, you can't even do nothing at that point. Like, you can't argue with people like that if they're literally just gonna blame you for everything. They'll also tell you to focus literally the entire team. They'll be like, yo, focus the DPS, you go focus them. They're like, yo, wait, focus support. You go after them, and they're like, yo, wait, why is tank on us? Come and help us. You're not doing anything for us. And it's like, bro, you literally just told me to go focus 4 out of the 5 people in the game, and you guys can't even take care of one. They literally just want you to pick up their controller and play for them, do everything. They don't want to do anything for you. Like, what is the point of you playing that role if you literally don't even want to shoot at anything or do any damage whatsoever? It's really annoying because you'll be carrying that match. Like, it's obviously you that's doing everything for them, but they'll still be like, yo, that was a huge tank diff. You did nothing. Like, there's nothing that you could have done for them that would have been like, yo, yeah, nah, you did right. It was someone else's fault. Like, nah, they were literally just going to blame it on tank. Like, it is really rare to not be blamed for the loss, especially in this meta where DPS are literally the dominant role. They literally have that OP passive that makes you receive 20% less heals. Really annoying. That should really not last that long. And these alleged tank buffs that they got last season, they're really nothing. They don't do anything for you. You're still gonna get shafted by DPS. Like, they were like, yo, Reaper wasn't doing too good against the tanks when they had that 25% headshot reduction. Like, doing nothing, bro. It still melted most tanks. I remember going up against a bunch of Magas and Roadhogs, and dude, I literally just melted them. If I had a Mercy Pocket, it would be even faster that I would melt them. It's not hard to go up against those two if you're playing as Reaper, just because of how much damage you do, plus that healing passive that you got and the debuff that you give, of course. Since both of them heal, well, both of them from their abilities, but the Inhaler, not really that good anymore. It doesn't even give them that high of a damage reduction anymore. They nerfed it by 10%, which is actually pretty big, in most situations at least. So, yeah, that was a pretty big bro moment. They didn't really touch Maga this season whatsoever, so he's going to be the dominant one for the most part. They also buffed Diva, which I don't get much, just because she was pretty good if you were actually somewhat skilled with her. However, she's still one of the easiest tanks, in my opinion, to play, just because she's pretty aggressive, has the defense matrix, and now they buffed the jetpack, and then they also buffed her unlimited shotguns, which I believe should just work like Orissa's gun, where it overheats as well. But anyways, my dudes, enough of that. Now, I want to talk about another thing that's also pretty annoying, but this is mostly just for console players. The other problem are Zimmers, and most of the time they're DPS, so they'll go pretty annoying characters like Soldier, Sojourn, Widow, and Hanzo, which I saw literally today. It was pretty annoying because they will literally just flick to my head. I'll try to focus them. I'll literally let my team know, like, yo, can you guys please help me focus the Zimmer? If we focus them, we probably will be able to win the match. Like, bro, just look at the scoreboard. They're the ones carrying the team. Because, DPS are the ones can do that for the most part. So, if we focus him, if every one of us makes him tilt, he's going to be off their game and they're not going to be able to play good. But they don't. They'll literally just try to go in there by themselves. Like, I'll try to dive in there just to somewhat help them out, but they'll literally just keep going inside the team fight. They'll be critical. My support will try to heal them, but they still won't be able to do nothing. Like, bro, just push back for a few seconds so you can get to full health, and then you can fight again. Like, it's really dumb to push someone who has a pocket if you're not Reaper or Venture. Of course, you can also push, not really push them because you're playing, Widow, so you're already in the back lane. You will be able to take out a pocket for sure if you can land your hits. Like, if you want to take down a Zimmer, of course you gotta get in their face, because then I don't know why a bunch of Zimmers can't aim if you're right in front of them. They'll literally just fold right away. But the thing is, if they have a pocket, it's much harder to do that. So I would suggest going in with a team. But like I mentioned before, if you're Reaper, Widow, or Venture, then yeah, go for it. And this actually brings me to another point that I made in my last video. Like, it was literally just an entire video talking about it. Blizzard was supposed to do something about this season. They literally have a whole forum posted that they said they were gonna take care of all simmers. Like, why lie? Don't even say that you're gonna take care of them if you're literally not gonna do anything about them. It's really annoying, really gives a lot of false hope, and I hate how no one is still talking about it. None of the big content creators are all like, "Oh, we Overwatch 2 right now. It's really boring." Like, yeah, it's boring because they had no huge balance changes and they had no new heroes this season. So that's why it's boring. They didn't really shake up much of the meta whatsoever. They hated last meta as well. So yeah, you're definitely gonna be bored this season. There's no huge meta differences right now. Like, Kiriko's still good just because of her ult mainly, and her Suzu is now just skill based instead of just picking whoever you see down, and it still also counters Anna's nade. Like, it's pretty good still. So yeah, it didn't really do much to deter Kiriko mains from picking her. So I was really hoping that CarQ or Flats talked about the Zims, like be like, "Yo, we have an insider. They said that they're gonna be coming this date instead of right now because of this reason." Like, give us a reason of why we don't have this yet. Like, don't just leave us in the dark. It's really stupid, and no one is like making them accountable for it. I was really hoping that my last video would get a decent amount of views, just so everyone would see that Blizzard lied to us and weren't actually going to fix the Zim problem. That was most likely done on purpose, where they posted the forum 2 months ahead of time, just so most people would forget. Imagine if they actually did that a week before season 11 started. A bunch of console players would definitely be mad because that would still be somewhat fresh in their head. They'd be like, "Yo, Blizzard, what the hell? Where is this Zim fix? Why'd you guys lie right away?" They would definitely be catching some flack, because if you guys play right now, you guys will see that there are a bunch of Zimmers running rampant in the higher ranks. I have not gone a single match without a Zimmer in the lobby. It's pretty annoying that this is just as high as ever. It probably got worse this season, at least it feels like it, because you'll run into 3 stacks of Zimmers sometimes. I used to just run into single Zimmers, maybe duoing, but they would have a mercy pocket. But nah, they're going like tank zimming, double DPS zimming, and you just can't do nothing. Your teammates will most likely fold. Now, the other problem is that you will not be able to win that match because you're not going to be able to focus that one Zimmer. Maybe you'll be able to get one match, but there are still 2 other ones that you'll have to worry about. So that's where it becomes really difficult and the match just becomes unwinnable. More times than not, your teammates will also rage quit, making it much harder for you to win. The other stupid part is that you might also get reversal. In most of the matches where my teammates have left, I have not gotten consolidation, I've gotten reversal, so I lose even more SR than I was supposed to. These types of matches are pretty annoying and just insufferable. Anyways, my dudes, I believe that's all I really wanted to rant about. Tank is still just pretty insufferable to play compared to every other role. Support, you'll be having a pretty chill time. DPS, you'll also be having pretty chill time for the most part, especially just because you can carry much easier. But yeah, it's really stupid that you also get a bunch of the flack for the L you took. And of course, the other problem I have is that the Zim problem is still not being addressed. We're still not being told what's going to happen to that or where it's going to go moving forward. A bunch of content creators aren't making no videos about it just because they're on PC, and cheaters are still running rampant on there either ways. Like, they're making some videos about it, but Blizzard don't care. They don't care about that at all. So yeah, my dudes, hopefully your guys' matches are going much better than mine, especially if you're on PC, because you guys are going to be running into aimbot and stuff. I'll be running into soft snapping, which is almost like aimbot. It's still pretty annoying. Let me know down in the comments how your matches are going, what role you guys play and stuff, and what rank you guys are. Anyways, my dudes, if you guys enjoyed the video, please leave a like. If you guys are enjoying the content, please subscribe. With that being said, have a good day and stay safe. Later.